Spencer Cassadine and Trina Robinson had a very sweet afternoon. The General Hospital recap for August 23, 2023, features Spencer and Trina getting actual uninterrupted time together. In this episode, Spencer was there for Trina when she burst into tears. At the MC pool, Marshall put his foot down with Selena. Austin revealed a connection to Cyrus at Pentonville as Carly grew suspicious. In Ferncliff, Gladys was surprised to see Sasha's condition. Finally, Anna discussed her problems with friends who wanted to help. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Ava, Mora West, was alarmed when she heard someone walk into her gallery, but was relieved to see it was only Trina, Tabiana Ali. When Ava brought up the subject of Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, Trina made it clear she hadn't seen Spencer as of late, thanks to Esm, Avery Kristen Pohl. She wasn't upset with Spencer and told Ava that she understood his motivations and he just wanted to take care of Ace. Spencer overheard the whole conversation before revealing himself. Once Trina and Spencer were alone, all she wanted to do was kiss. Spencer apologized for his family situation and for being with Esm so much of late, and hoped they could spend more time together once Laura, Ginny Francis, and Kevin, John Lindstrom, returned to town. Trina admitted her life was hard, too, thanks to what was going on with Curtis. As she became tearful, Spencer took her in his arms to comfort her. Spencer was confident that Curtis would come around. At the Metro Court pool, Selena, Lydia Look, approached Marshall, Robert Gossett, to talk about buying the Savoy. He still had no intention of letting her have it, no matter what she said. She warned him that if he didn't sell, the Savoy would go under. She didn't think that Marshall could keep the place going. Marshall didn't want to deal with her at all, so he told her that her backroom illegal poker ring was over. Selena just smirked and warned him she'd find something to use against him. Marshall still wouldn't bend to her will. When Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, was the next person Selena spoke to, she told her she was shutting down the poker game, so she'd need payment in full very soon. Austin, Roger Howarth, and Cyrus, Jeff Kober, met up in a Pentonville exam room where Cyrus preached the word of God, and Austin gave him some meds. It turned out there was a flash drive in the pill vial. That's when Austin finally blew his doctor cover and told Cyrus that he'd done everything he asked, repaid his debt, and now wanted out. Austin reminded Cyrus that they went way back. He was there for his mother when Austin was a kid and even paid for Austin's education. But Austin didn't want to be in the world Cyrus and Mason, Nathaniel Gray, roped him into anymore because he hated the things he had done, including telling Ava that Nicholas was dead. He wanted Ava to know that Nick was alive and that Austin saved his life. Austin was shocked when Cyrus told him to go in peace, and that he would do God's work with whatever was on that flash drive. Carly, Laura Wright, and Drew, Cameron Matheson, were confused when they saw Austin at Pentonville, but Carly knew she couldn't trust him. When Carly tried to change the subject, Dex, even Hofer, waltzed through the visiting area, distracting them once again. Finally, Carly voiced her fears about Cyrus and wondered if Cyrus's enemies were now Drew's enemies. Carly felt the only way to solve the problem was to focus on his appeal and getting him released. Surprisingly, Dex sat down with Book and gave him a message from Sonny, Maurice Bernard. Leave Drew Kane alone. Before Dex left, he watched Austin walk through the visiting area and made direct eye contact with Carly. Anna, Finola Hughes, stopped by Sonny's mob laundering restaurant and at least got a good Italian meal as they discussed what happened to her house. She still feared what was happening to her, and he assured her he had people to keep an eye on her. She turned that down and alluded to his involvement with the Pikeman Group. After Anna left, Ava was Sonny's next visitor, and he also had to offer her reassurances. He would know who Austin and Mason's boss was soon. Ava had to admit to Sonny she wasn't sure if Austin was manipulating her or being sincere. Anna's next stop was the MC pool, where she ran into Jordan, Tanisha Harper. The deputy mayor was worried about Anna and assured her that she was monitoring her case. Sasha, Sophia Matson, remained in a dazed and confused state at Ferncliff. When Gladys walked in, she was shocked by what she saw and was perplexed when the nurse told her Sasha was going through withdrawals. She had no idea how she would have gotten her hands on drugs. Once alone, Sasha recognized Gladys but also asked for Brando, and Gladys had to tell her he wouldn't be coming. Then, Dr. Montague arrived, and Gladys demanded to know what he did to Sasha. She demanded that Sasha be released.